alongside one of the mainstays here on Main Street in downtown Jonesborough. It is the Main Street Cafe, and I'm joined by Zach Jenkins. Zach, thanks for having us out.
It's good to see you.
Every time I come in here, it seems like y'all got something new going on, and you've changed the hour since the last time we were here. Talk about that.
We have. Well, we decided there was a big push to try to get us open up in the evening, and we finally felt like it was the right time to do it, and we're staying open on Friday and Saturday night. 11 o'clock and straight till 8 p.m.
Right.
And we're doing different specials each night, just changing things up and trying to keep it fresh and fun. And tonight we're having a meatloaf platter, mashed potatoes and gravy, green beans and a roll, all homemade. And then tomorrow night we're doing a crab cake salad.
Right.
And we're just changing it up. You'll never know what it'll be, and just trying to have some fun with it.
And people really like to come to downtown Jonesborough, and that's the reason you wanted to change that and give them that dinner option.
Absolutely. We're the only place now that's open in the evenings till 8 p.m.
Right.
And that was one of the big, the local B&Bs and the local inn said their big complaint, if they had one, was there was nowhere for their customers to eat downtown, and
right.
So we're trying to fulfill that need.
And talk about your menu. I mean, we've talked about it before, but your menu, always fresh,
right.
Trying to keep as many fresh options on there as possible.
Sure. So what we do is we have a great hamburger. We
right.
use All-American Black Angus. It's a chuck roll, 80-20. We grind it every other day. They're hand patted. They're cooked to order. They're phenomenal.
Right.
I mean, we make our soups from scratch. We make our quiche from scratch. We make all our dressings from scratch. Our pies, our desserts, everything's made from scratch here. And you know, we keep everything as fresh as possible always.
And when you walk in the door, those desserts are the first thing you see. And I know that's a calling card for a lot of folks that come here.
Oh yeah, there was a lady that just came in, or that just left rather,
yeah.
and I heard her mention to Caitlin, one of our wait staff. She said it was the best coconut cream pie she's ever had, and that's the one we sell the most of. People do love it.
And I love it too. You got all your specials up on the board,
right.
So when you come in, you got the great menu, but you always have those specials written up there, and so everybody knows what you got going that day.
It's always good. It's always fresh, and in the summertime especially, we always try to change things up as much as possible.
Right.
And try to get people's feedback on what they want, and we'll see if we can accommodate it.
And you always got some special events going on. Tell us about some of the things you got coming up.
Well, in town, there's always something going on in Jonesborough.
Got the farmers market going?
Every month they change out the little card table. There's the garden gala where local residents here in town, they do up their garden. People come through and they look at them. They're very beautiful, and there's music going on, stations throughout the town. There's, of course, on Friday nights, there's music on the square
right.
every Friday night.
Right.
And then Saturdays, Friday and Saturday starting next week, there's a new play at the Repertory Theater. And then on Sundays, we have the beer garden on Sunday with a different beer, food truck, and a band every Sunday from 4 o'clock to 7. And there's always something going on in Jonesborough.
And you want to be right in the middle of it. You love being part of this community.
I do. I was literally born in Jonesborough, right up the road,
right.
In my parents' house, believe it or not. And I've been a part of this town since I can remember. Of course, my parents started this business in '82, and then I purchased it from them 3 years ago, keeping the tradition going. And I've got the next generation at home right now with my mother, and getting him ready.
All right, keeping Jonesborough going.
Yes, sir.
All right, Zach Jenkins, thanks for having us out today. It is the Main Street Cafe. And folks, I've eaten here for a lot of years. The food here is fantastic. It is a delicious way to go here on Main Street in Tennessee's oldest town.
The preceding portion of Daytime Tri-Cities was sponsored by